We got to talk about the future of the quarterback position for the 49ers. It was looking like it was Brock Purdy's job. And I'm not saying I think of him differently now because he lost this game. He got hurt. But we don't know the severity of the injury. So, one, he might not be able to play next year. Let's assume he can. Then he enters the season as QB1. And you have to say, well, Kyle Shanahan can't keep quarterbacks healthy, so you got to have him as the starter. Lance is the backup. Who knows? Lance could be in the game week 1. And then a third quarterback. Maybe a fourth. A third quarterback on the active roster and one on the practice squad. They need 4 quarterbacks. Or Kyle Shanahan can say, look, I can't protect quarterbacks. Something I'm doing wrong. I need to spend on a quarterback who has a track record of protecting himself, i.e. Tom Brady. Now, I'm against spending money on quarterbacks. I'm against it. But for this team, with this roster, and this problem of not being able to keep any quarterbacks healthy, Tom Brady never gets hurt. Maybe he's the answer. Maybe if you splurge a little bit and spend on a quarterback who's legitimately a future Hall of Famer and can move around the pocket a little bit, maybe win the Super Bowl next year. Maybe not. I don't know what to do. Ideally, Kyle Shanahan just makes an adjustment and stops getting his quarterbacks hurt. But does he seem like the kind of guy who's actually ever going to make an adjustment like that? Or does he just tell himself, it wasn't his fault? So, look, given how Kyle Shanahan's offense was struggling this year and his adjustment was trade everything for Christian McCaffrey, I could see him being like, it's Brock Purdy's fault. He should have stepped up in the pocket. I'm going to get Brady. Brady would step up. I could see him doing it. And you know what? Maybe it's the right move. I don't know. But I do think it's kind of messed up that Brock Purdy gets injured, loses his first game, and at the post-game press conference, Kyle throws him under the bus and says, hey, we should have stepped up in the pocket. No. You messed up. And you got your quarterback hurt for the 4th time this year. And so now, what was looking like a great situation, Niners got the cheapest, best, youngest quarterback room in the league. Now it's like, well, are any of these guys ever going to stay healthy? And can Kyle keep him healthy? Can Kyle protect him? Or is that not his job? I don't know. It seems like so many people locally defend him for everything he does that he doesn't really need to hold himself accountable because no one holds him accountable. Jed doesn't. Fans don't. Journalists don't. I try. And people act like I'm a freaking idiot because I dare to question whether Kyle Shanahan's a genius. Did that look like genius behavior today? I mean, he's like a chess player who lost on the 3rd move. So, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he went out and got Tom Brady. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to use this performance and go to Jed and be like, look, I was the reason Brock Purdy was good. He's not good enough. I'm taking full credit for everything he did and taking no responsibility for the bad stuff. And I need Tom Brady. I can see him doing it. Now he has an argument. If Purdy played well, stayed in the whole game and lost, but it wasn't his fault, how do you go to Tom Brady? But if that's what Kyle wants to do, now he has the opening to do it. I don't know. I think it's unfair to Brock and Trey. And it seems like Kyle Shanahan doesn't really put young quarterbacks in a position to succeed, but we'll see. He's got a lot to figure out now, and all of a sudden, this whole future of this position is totally murky.